so I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your hard-earned temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
do to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. darkest ground. But gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down. Clear
I've been here wasting time, but I don't want to compromise. Something within me, I just can't break free. I don't want to say you're right.
Hello and welcome to today's stream. We're going to show you the International Championship, the finals between Penguins and Jokers. I'm joined by our beloved community manager. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
Well, beloved is the first for me. Thank you for inviting me today. It was totally planned. I am here. I am your favorite esports man. I know all the stuff about how to be good in the game. So today I am also joined by none other than Lucifer. Say hi to the good people on the internet.
It's not Lucifer. My name is Ben. And
I know.
Jesus
Christ, man, I know.
Well, I'd like
Okay.
to invite you all to enjoy the wonderful view of the map, which is shown by our best streamer called Optic. So far, for our streaming team, you already heard about Lucifer being there, although you won't hear him. And now we can see in the blue team the Penguins, represented by Secret Dream, Criminal Liv, Boris, Aimbot, Lankabu, Sherlock, and their enemy is going to be the Jokers, represented in this current round by Vitality, Pizorg, Repartee, Nitalic, Absolute Alpha, and 23 Golden Rose.
Well, nice. That's nice. Thank you for the full list. And so I assume we're going to do it together as a duo. So could you please explain, the person who absolutely knows everything about today's match, what will be the format and how are we going to watch all of this happen?
So there's going to be 5 formats, including 5 maps, beginning right now with the map Molotov CTF for the format medium. Then for the next round, it's going to be Conger as the format light, followed by Plasma as format on the map Bobrisk. And then for the 4th round, it's going to be hard mode and Gubaka. And for the last round, the 5th one, it's Red Alert as XPBP.
Okay, sweet. So I will be watching and reading the chat. So if you got any questions, you can always address them. I have already proven that I am legit in the chat. Just don't don't click on my account. So let us proceed to the first battle, or what are we waiting for, Ben? Tell me.
Well, as we can see, it already began, and they already both progress into the sides or the bases of the other team. Though both teams appear to be strong in defense rather than in offense, though we can see the Jokers rather in defensive structures being mostly on their own side if you draw the line through the middle.
Okay.
But then if you have a look, currently they mainly don't really know what they're doing. Do you think? As they split a lot, the defense mostly being destroyed over and over again.
Well, it would be very helpful to actually see what is going on, but as I am relying on the expressions...
Oh, you don't see?
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, the ban is going to be our eyes in the battle, and actually, you want to hear somebody who knows what he's talking about the battle. And I am, I'm the support guy. I'm the entertainment for tonight. So, yeah.
As always.
Wow, thank you.
So right now we have the Jokers rather being defensive on the right side from their perspective, now being in the attack rather, with Golden Rose and Absolute Alpha going through the middle in the open where no one is defending, from the back of Sherlock and grabbing the flag.
Nice.
But he's almost done. Well, now he's done by Langbooth, and the flag returned instantly.
So who is your favorite for tonight? I mean, like, do you have any personal connection? Are we corrupt in any way? You commenting over this bet?
Well, honestly, as we look at this, Jokers is obviously a top league clan, so they do have the advantage in that point. Though both teams have proven themselves in their way to this part of the event, of the tournament. Actually, as far as I know, and as far as the statistics go, Jokers have never been having any flags captured by their enemies, though Penguins did have, I think, 3 flags, or no, 2 flags by bad intentions. So basically, I wouldn't say there's either one which has the best statistics right now. I wouldn't say I don't really have a favorite. Let's say it like that.
Well, I know a couple of guys on this roster, at least. Some of them kept me very awake at night. Shout out to Langbooth. So aside from that, I am watching with a delay, but still I'm watching the battle and reading the chat, and people are asking about the very pressing concerns about the battle. They are asking where are the promo codes. So if you're watching the stream, let's stay topical. And watch the stream in the left corner if you want to catch anything you desire to have tonight. So far, I see that people actually think that Jokers will win. Would you agree, or like, how likely that they will win tonight?
Well, I'm a man of statistics, and if you look at the statistics currently, they both did a good job. But well, let's say one team, being the Jokers currently, they've done a very good job as well for defending as for offensive. But generally speaking, Penguins made it to the top league. So if you compare it, they both have a good chance. And if you'd be able to see currently, once again, the Penguins tried to get a flag. They got it to the yellow corner house, though not any further.
Okay. Is there any order or reason behind the formats for tonight? Could you explain to everyone? Imagine they are as new to this as some of us. Could you explain how was the tournament so far, and how did you end up on specific formats? Are they, like, let's say Plasma how is it actually testing your skill and like proficiency? Why it's so important for esports to have this specific format in this tournament?
Well, this is the first time we have the international tournament like this. It's the first international championship. Obviously, we did need to have all the most important formats such as XP, BP, light, medium,
and the others.
Excuse me.
And the
Yeah,
others.
well, had to mute myself for a moment. So, yeah, obviously we had to use our most famous formats, which are already known by all the clubs, clans, and groups. The order, well, let's say it that way, it's not really important.
Okay, so would you say that, let's say like people have the certain skill they're used to playing, like let's say XPVP, like it's like months in, months out, people are getting used to one specific format, and then suddenly like we announce international championship and it's like bam, it's plasma. How
Well,
easy
obviously
it is
we
to...
do want a variety of formats.
Yeah,
for
yes.
them.
Basically, my question is like, how easy it is to switch from format to format. I mean, like, if you are at least somewhat good at esports, like, how are your skills like usually transferred to the format that is completely different based on the gear, but still is competitive. So XPVP on one side, like Plasma on the other. Do you think they are comparable, or is it completely different, like playing field?
Well, as you have a completely different repertoire of weapons and hulks, I would say it's a great difference. And most players do play a lot of different modes in the game, and they have been doing so from the beginning, well, way back in the time where there were no such modes apart from CTF, TDM, DM, as we know them all. We've always wanted those modes such as XP, BP, or at least we've just played them without really making them official. So I'd say most players don't really need too much of a change in their mind. It's like they all have their combinations, which they learned over the years, and then they learned to play them very good. And as they advanced through them in the group, they got to know what's the best combination, not only for themselves, but for the entire club, clan, group, whatever they're playing in.
Okay, so we have, sorry for interrupting you, but we have close to 1 minute left in the battle, so I will let you shoutcast the outcome of this round.
So yeah, currently we're at the 1-0 for the red team, meaning that Jokers actually are winning currently.
Nice, almost like chat predicted. Sweet.
And right now, they're doing a very good job at protecting their own flag, while still trying to get another one. Currently, 23 gold is here often in the blue base, repeatedly, though most of the team is just doing the defense. So I would say this is a fixed ending with 23 seconds left for me at least. I would say there won't be any changes about that anymore.
Okay, so let's see who is at the end of round one. Well, it's unlikely to change.
It's going to be Jokers for round one, but we still have 4 more rounds to go.
Nice. So, is it today the best of 5?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay, that's good. We're commentating. So, the Jokers are the winners of round 1.
Oh no, it's actually going to be 10 rounds in total, and so I just got the info.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Because I am looking and at the stream, we have already seen the final result. And Ben, please tell me, why am I seeing on the screen that it's 0-0?
Currently we're seeing a little replay of the entire game.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1 minute as we have to go. As we are preparing for the next round.
We will be switching the numbers on the screen. Understood. Okay.
Okay, so generally speaking, so there is going to be at least 6 rounds if one team wins them all. If not, there is 10 rounds in total, and the team which wins.
Team which, yeah, best out of 10. Okay. So 1-0 for Jokers. So people are actually getting the almost close 100% predictions tonight. So let's say you are about to guess who will take round 2 based on what you saw in round 1. What is your analysis like of how did the teams play in the round 1?
Well, you saw a very aggressive play style by the Jokers, rather. Whilst the Penguins have been trying to protect rather their own flag. But as they now change the sides, that might change a lot, as this map is not really very similar to both sides. So I really don't know what to say for that right now.
Okay, well, let's see at least a couple of more rounds to see if there is actually very easy to catch the difference between the teams, because so far, well, the chat is 100% for the Jokers. Well, maybe you can tell me more about the Penguins. You've said previously that they have climbed all the way into the finals. So, how was the performance like during this whole tournament? Do you have any like stories or comments?
Well, I didn't watch all the streams yet, or rather all the videos, but well, if you have a look at the statistics so far, the Penguins did a quite good job, and actually they do have a very good standing as either way. If they now win, well, they go to the grand final, but if they lose, they've already won against both of those who could face them. So I would say, statistically speaking, they will obviously go to the grand final, either by winning now or by winning the next one.
Yeah, and the next one we have is?
Well, for the next match, which the Penguins, if they now lose, or well, for the next match, for the loser of this match is against either the Death Squad or Bad Intentions, which both have already lost against Penguins, though they both won against their next opponent.
Okay, and the outcome of today, explain for people what is Losers Finals and when is the grand final? Why is it different from Losers Finals? Are we like resetting the bracket? Are people who are in the Losers Finals, will they proceed to grand final?
So the system works by the following. Each team has 2 chances. The first chance is by just going for the first match. So in quarterfinals, for example, let's take the Jokers. Jokers played against Dynasty, and obviously the Jokers won with a 3-0. So the Jokers proceeded to the semifinals, whilst the Dynasty have gone to the losers round 1. So Dynasty is on their second chance now. They can still get to the grand final if they win every single of the following rounds. So if they win losers round 1, losers round 2, and losers semifinal, as well as the losers final. Well, obviously they didn't, as they have been beaten by... No.
Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah,
well,
as they've been beaten by the Tankion and Romania. But then...
That is, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, as people demand, I will clarify that we are still waiting for the fan favorite James, who I hear is a good combination with you, Ben. But he's stuck with me for some time. So we will be relying on Ben to tell us about the current ongoing match and what's going on, how is it different from round 1.
Well, currently there is no real difference apart from that the sides have been switched. And as we can see, apparently the red side has been trained better by both teams, as they both rather 1. And now we can see that once again it's the red team being in the lead with 1 flag.
Sweet. Well,
so this time again, and instead of the Jokers winning, it's the Penguins.
maybe it's a bit of intrigue. Well, at least 1-1, so it's not like a complete outright win, but we're still on the round 2 out of 10, so anything's possible. Anyone can win. I hear it's gonna be 100% Jokers, but
well, right now it's not looking like a very easy win, as at least now it's the Penguins rather winning. And now they're pressuring the Penguins. They're pressuring the Jokers from all sides going in. Actually being in a very good position with Criminal as Viking Ricochet. Well, now it's defeated. But still, a aimbot with Langbow together as Isidro and Viking Ricochet, they make it a very good... Well, they have a very good combination to attack. Let's put it that. But both teams... Well, let's have a look. Wait, what can we see with our camera? So you can see that there's a lot going on. Both teams being semi-concentrated on attacking and defending. But Penguins have the better position, as they currently have 1 flag.
well, I see at least I see Langbow somewhat trying to get into the enemy base, and at least even with the small bit of a delay, I see the combo of Langbow and the aimbot trying to be at least somewhat working together. Would you say that the red team so far is very, let's say, heroic, trying to run solo, mostly, instead of just trying to stick together and playing like in small squads of at least 2-3 players? So far, I see it not as much as I would like to for the red team. What's your take on teamwork?
Well, I wouldn't say that either one of them is not really good at teamwork, as they obviously made it so far. And mostly it's Isidro and one other who can only really group up in the way as working together as one part. And having single players, they can rather sneak through, as they are not really too obvious that they are there, or they might even be ignored as a minor threat. Like, for example, right now there's secret dreams being intruding from the right side, and it took a few seconds until the enemies really responded to that.
I'm sorry, I was a bit distracted from the reading the chat, but speaking of the game and speaking of what is actually going on my screen, which I am looking with you guys at the same time, is the daring attempts at getting the blue flag. So far, it seems that the blue team is actually the one to take the round. At least it looks for me that way. What would you do? Let's say you are on the Team Jokers ban. What would we be? What will you change in their current actions to make it at least possible to take the flag? Because so far I haven't seen them at least try to take the flag at least once.
Apparently they're too busy trying to defend their own flag, and honestly, the position in which their flag is right now, like the position where it's made to be, it's very open. Even though there's a lot of houses around it, it's too many ways to get there. So it's hard to protect it with just a single player. And then having mostly 2 or 3 people defend their flag, they don't really have the manpower to do bigger attacks.
Well, how to push against the defense? What is the current balance of flags? Because I'm again trying to look only at our UI, and it's
So on my
hard
screen
to
it
see,
says
yeah.
1 flag for the red team and 0 flags for the blue team.
So as far as the red team goes, it will be okay for them to play for 1 minute more. If they can defend for 1 more minute, they should win this round, and even the score, which is making them at least ready for Battle 3 to be more comparable.
True, though right now it would just make a 1-to-1 for Jokers and Penguins, so it's not really a score they can easily settle on. Well, for Penguins, okay, they made it equal, though for Jokers, it's not really one they shall want. And just now we've seen a big attack by the Jokers, but not really very well. They didn't make it through.
It's almost over. So far it seems like, well, Penguins take round 2. And I will be finally trying to join the battle so we commentate at least on the same stuff that is not like 13 seconds apart.
Very good.
So our guys behind the scenes today is Optic and Lucifer. Could you please invite me into the battle? So I will spectate it, and finally you will get some live commentating, which was almost missing all this time. So Ben, I will rely on you to tell us the summary of round 2. What are your thoughts on the battle as Penguins win round 2?
So we saw similar strategies from both teams as they had the same positions. Both teams rather got to the defense as they got on the blue side, and both teams rather got on the offense as they got to the red side. You can see that the blue team in the last round, meaning the Jokers, tried once to do a big attack from all fronts, though this didn't really work out. So it was probably a good strategy to rather focus on the defense and maybe wait for the second round, depending on which side you began. So both teams didn't really do a good job on defending, and both teams did do a good job on attacking.
Okay. Well, as we continue to almost make it into the battle to finally see it, round 3. What are your predictions? So are the both teams like playing the same game from round 1 to round 2, or will somebody, and hopefully it's Langbooth, to try to finally push it, and at least, would you say is possible to take all of the defense off? What will happen if you try to only rush the enemy flag and deal with your flag once you secure the enemy ones? Is it only the strategy that somebody who doesn't know esports will employ? Or does it have any credibility in a real battle?
Well, you always have to mind the defense, so you shouldn't just focus completely on offense. But
okay,
there are people out there who say offense is the best defense, as you pressure the opponent to go into defense. And as long as you keep doing the same thing, your opponent has to respond by the same strategy, as long as it is the best they got. So if you get to go further and further with the same strategy and your opponent is unable to change anything about their behavior, you will get the win, no matter what they do.
So it's viable. So,
yeah.
So you say I should try. Okay. The next time our clan goes into any kind of esports championship.
Man, well, the next thing you have to remember, you're just a single person. You need more than one person for this. When you use, like for example, if you're in a duel, you will always be all in defense or offense, as you're the only one doing something. Though,
okay.
Isn't it like that?
Well, I will trust you on that.
So, if you go an offense only, you will lose your flag, and it will end in you both just camping your own base, trying to get your opponent to come to you. But neither one will do that. But if you go to your opponent, you might catch him by surprise, as he doesn't expect you to do that.
Let's do a small recap for people who just fresh joining the stream. What was the round 1 and how ended the round number 2? Who were the winners of both?
So for round 1, obviously the top league clan Jokers got the first flag, or rather the only flag for that round. For round 2, same map, same mode. It's been the Penguins with the side as which the Jokers had it before to take the lead, and therefore it's now a 1-against-1 by the score. We're gonna see at least 5 more matches if one of them keeps to continuously win every single one of them, though it might end up by 10.
Yes, because today we have the best out of 10, so it's the shortest way to victory is to win 4 more tonight, and
you need to win at least 5 more.
At least 5 more. See, I'm not good with the numbers. That's good because we have you to check me up on everything I say. At least, what it is with this game? Still unable to join as spectator, but we are. How far are we from battle number 3?
Well, I haven't gotten any new link as far as I know. So honestly, we have to wait on our good team to do so, to give us something new.
And once we get into the... Okay, we're getting updated that we got the link and we are about to join. At least Ben will be able to see what is actually going on. Yes.
Oh, I got it.
Yes, got
so
the link.
We're going to see Congress CTF right now. It's going to be... let me check quickly. It's going to be light mode. Once again, being Penguins in Team Blue for the beginning of the round. And then for the second round, obviously, it's going to be the other way around. Just give me 1 second to join that battle.
I'm about to get into it as well. I'm going to get some tea.
Lucifer, please clean me fast. You can't clean me.
Okay, what's going on? Let's update people because, well,
I might have just posted the link in the public chat.
That is, see, I employ the best people in the business.
You do.
Yeah, because I trust Lucifer, and Lucifer is an extension of the, like all of our trust in everyone. So, did you or did you not post the link?
Well, I did, but
okay,
let's see. Please, people, if you see the link in the chat, don't join us. That will just ruin our tournament, and we really don't want any disturbances.
Yes, please. In exchange, I will promise you that Ben will remain the main commentator until at least James gets back. Okay, we got the deal. We got the deal. So, man, I am doing my best to join the battle. This is not looking good. So, tell us what's going on.
So right now we have both teams being joined in. I'm not sure did the battle yet start.
Well, I see
it appears so.
Yeah, I see it on the stream that the battle is actually going on. We are the only ones. Commentators are the only ones who are not in the battle as of yet. Let's say, oh, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ! I am in the battle. God, thank you, dear Lord in heaven. Oh, this is so sweet. Okay, Ben, are you in?
Yes, I'm in. And
okay.
So the link is cleaned, so it's all good.
All good. Okay, sweet, nice. Let's do it as it was round 1.
So right now,
from the top.
Looking from the red side, we can see that they're pushing through the through the right quite successfully with a Smoky Hornet in the lead, a Wasp Railgun backing him up, and actually with speed and double armor going back to their base with the blue flag. But 3 people on him as well, the Smoky included. That was not successful to the end.
Well, he repairs. Oh man, almost. Yeah, at least now I see that Secret Dream has actually pick up the flag and is running for his
that's
life.
right. Secret Dream might even succeed,
Oh,
or rather Sherlock might do the rest.
Who is around? Assertive. Oh, come on, man. You can do it. Come on.
The red flag is now saved.
Okay, yeah. We see the okay. The what was the tactic? Were they like trying to survive? Okay, cap it. Yeah.
And there it is. It's the first flag for the Penguins in Team Blue right now.
Captured by okay.
Yeah, one of those names which no one can pronounce.
Well, see, just it happens I'm a Russian. So it's Точный стрелок, which actually means like a very precise shooter. So he was precise enough to get the flag into the goal. So congrats, man, you made the first point in the match, which, as we've seen before, can be actually the last one. So now, how do you think it's possible that the red team will do their best to rush and actually try to even the score? Or can the blue team stick to the defending? Yeah.
It appears both teams prefer their own right side to attack and to take the flag back to their own home.
Yes, I see the left side completely abandoned most of the time, and now I see finally who is it?
But once again, the Penguins, they go to the defense with 4 or rather 3 people being in their base constantly and having 2 or 3 people in the attack.
So, the blue flag. God, man, that guy was fast.
The Lockhead has no good chances as it's a Smoky, and it still has 1 more life.
And got a partner. He got a partner, and they cleared the enemy. Okay, so now it's Los Angeles, right? Okay.
But Secret Dream even shot that one down, and this one is going to die. So this flag is saved back to their home.
I say they almost made it. Almost.
True, whilst Penguins do now capture the next flag, once again through their right side, and once again in a safe spot behind a lot of walls. So Sherlock might even get that flag down to their own flag to capture it.
Looking good. At least not a lot of people. Well,
23 golden rows and Lockhead.
Langboof, come on, man, do it. You can, like, 10 meters, come on, man, push it.
No, he can't do that. As you just look at it, there are 2 railguns. They have lots of time to shoot in that time until he gets there.
I was thinking like he was sacrificing himself to give assertive time.
No, it's
maybe
sacrifice to save yourself, and this is now the capturing move. As you can see, they don't have time to reload once again and shoot.
Man,
this
congrats.
Time
who this time? Sherlock again?
Sherlock.
That's deserving. Who got the flag? Who captured the flag? That's 2.1 again. So we're, well, that's
currently in a very good position for the Penguins, even though the Jokers are the rather preferred winners. But we will see as there is going to be another round once again.
Well, we see Lockhead trying to again sleep by, and man, that's daring attempt. He confused a bit, like assertive is trying to get him back, and doesn't look good. Well, tell me, in this format where like your life depends almost like on 2-3 shots, what would you personally do if you're in this position? You have like the final dash to the finish line and you can cap the flag. How would you try to cap the flag if it's like all targets on you?
So the first decision you have always to make is, do you want the Smoky in the attack squad or rather in the defense squad? Because the Smoky is the most crucial weapon in this mode, as it can not only damage you a lot, but also it can make you miss much more often than a raygun, because it obviously reloads a lot more in the same time as you do.
And we see the blue flag is still is not, well, until Langbooth actually returned it to its base. It was for a long time lying on the ground. Why didn't they capture it, at least return to its goal? Why was it left behind the capture point? Is there like a specific strategy to this?
Well, depending on the position of the flag, it might even take more time to get there for the red team, so it makes sense to just leave it there.
And we see that it was actually, again,
it actually is a minor importance where the flag is exactly, as it takes quite some time until you get the flag to your own base. And probably in the time you get their flag to your base, your flag might be brought back to the original spot if it's not picked up again. So it not really has any importance, generally speaking.
And we saw Los Angeles having a clear shot to the flag, but somehow he doesn't see it or doesn't miss it.
Vitality, have a look at him. He's in the blue base, almost full health, full drugs, just lost his speed boost, still have full...
Two of them, headshots join in. They got the flag, and now almost escaped. And
Vitality almost down, that's down, but 23...
Golden Rose.
He's going to make it probably further than his mates did so far. If it wasn't for a secret dream blocking him all the way.
The blue team is very good at seeing the moment where the flag is actually picked up, and they rush instantly and get the flag from the enemy capture tank. That team knows how to defend not only the stable position, but they know how to react when they are actually... Like right now, let's see. Who got the flag? Nobody, because it's again a person being shot by Team Blue defending the base.
Yes, we can see currently Penguins do a much better job at defending and as well as in the offensive.
And we got a tip that from people more experienced in esports that the current format is actually the best for both clans. They are very good at this current specific format, XPVP. So it actually shows, even for me, even for a person who knows only the basics, I can see that they know not only the basics, but how to ensure that the current victory is kept. Because looking at this, 1 minute left, a minute and a half, 0.2 for Team Blue. I say it's a safe win.
As we look at it for now, we can see that apparently the Penguins do a much better job in the light mode. Well, there is still XPBP being for both teams the best format apparently. So we will see if maybe that's rather their format than this one. And hope that the Jokers have a better chance. There might even be once again the position of their own flag, or rather which side they're on. But Vitality right now with the flag, very good position. He with, well, you could say full health as he has double armor. And this might get through.
Oh, okay, man.
There's no chance you can die, so this is the first flag for Jokers right now.
Congrats, yeah, at least, well, they have 40 seconds. 40 seconds
can be more than enough. 16 seconds is, as far as I know, for a Wasp with speed.
I see Golden Rose trying to sneak by. It's too much blue. It's too many blue players around the flag. They know what they're doing.
In full defense, holding a complete line, assertive, going for the flag with his almost full drag. Not even caring about the double damage.
Vitality is trying to sneak in. Oh, man.
This is another flag which is almost through.
Well, dropped, but well, that's it.
Not enough time.
Round three. So, round 3, let's recap. We got 1-2, which means Team Red got 1 flag and Team Blue got 2 flags. So what's your what the thoughts on the recent changes from previous matches? These guys are already back in action.
Well, looking at the previous format, being that both teams had a strong defense and a strong offense in the same position, so they both were better in the red team as far as I recall. We'll see how it's about this map, as the Jokers, as a top league clan and very experienced team, might just not have been in their best top form today. We don't really know. But we'll see how it will go on.
Yes, we see already
it's
same
still
strategy.
1 minute and 10 seconds until the match begins, so you can't really count what they're doing right now. Right now they're trying to get the box drops, the times down, so they know when they're going to come.
Okay. Well, that's some background stuff that people cannot see, but at least now I know it actually exists. And, well, I don't know. I'm getting back on the Penguin side because I always love the underdog. I like people who are trying to even the odds and go against the current winner. So I'd say my allegiance suddenly switched to Penguins. So I will be rooting for round 4 for Penguins to actually make a comeback. That was a very interesting round last time. Maybe because it was the first time we actually was in the battle at the same time and saw the same stuff happening. But still, Penguins, good luck, guys. Good luck.
Good luck to both sides, as we're never for one only, right? No preferences. You know that?
No, yeah, sure. What do we say, man?
So we see they all spawned. It's the next round beginning. We see a strong left side on the blue team being represented by the Jokers right now. And the Penguins rather spread throughout the entire map, or rather their own half of it.
Well,
the first move by Secret Dreams.
They're trying to stick to the right side, and yeah, I see Aimbot and Sherlock trying to push to the left side where they are met by too much blue fire.
Aimbot ignoring all of the drops behind him, only moving to the top to the best position to snipe into the enemy team.
He's making it into the flag. Los Angeles is greasing him. Oh, too much. Too many guys. 3, he will not make it.
Very good defense on Joker's side.
Yes, once again. Well, as I'm a biased player and I'm trying to help Penguins to win, what would you say? With this good of a defense, how do you rush it? How do you try to? Because we see time and time again, like right now, we see Sherlock and Toshny Strelok trying to make it with aimbot. They got the flag, they're trying to run, but getting shot over and over again.
So the problem of the right side here, generally speaking, is that you can be hit from almost everywhere on the map. So you have to take care of the situation that they are all already busy doing something, because otherwise they just turn their heads for a moment, shoot once, and go back to their normal doings. Whilst the blue side, as we already saw it in the last round, being used by the Penguins to take the flag, they have this very good position where you can see headshots currently, where once you get there, the flag is almost safe as there's just too much in the way. So those, the spot from headshots is the one spot you wanna get once you have the flag. But you always need to have a clear right side, so it's very good for the Jokers right now that the Penguins rather focus on the right side of their side, of their base, so that the way the Penguins will take to get the flag back to the way the Jokers will get the flag back to their home is almost clear, as the Penguins mainly focus on the wrong side there. If you just concentrate on the way they've tried it.
They tried too many times. They tried to rush the left side, didn't work almost ever. And the only time they actually got the flag was when they rushed the middle. So I would say, well, doesn't seem good to try to stick to the left tactic. Maybe try the middle. Right doesn't work, left doesn't work. Go straight into the middle. I see actually in the chat people are correcting me that the Penguins are not specifically underdogs. Maybe they're more likely to win. But hey man,
they're
so
actually the higher placed one, as they're top 16 in the Russian league system, whilst the Jokers are only top 32.
Well, you know what they say. a Russian commentator and also a person from Russia trying to push his agenda and to be biased. You know, that's the simplest explanation. Oh, he just doesn't know esports at all. So let's see if there are actually any tactical changes to how the Penguins handle this solid. This is like the unbreakable defense from Team Blue. Jokers are trying to never let anyone leave even 10 meters with the flag. So far,
so we can see that they both are quite hard in the defense, rather not focusing too much on the offense. With the Penguins being in the good position as they already won one round, we really don't. How to put this? Well, both teams need wins, a lot of them still, to win this tournament for this one match for the tournament. Though right now the Penguins have the better position as they already won 2 rounds, or as they already won 2 rounds, and the Jokers only 1 round.
And we saw again Charlotte trying to get the flag, and man, you cannot get past. At least Vitality and Golden Rose are going to. Oh, whoa! Can you see it?
Dream, full drug, and also Peace Rock having almost full drug, but Peace Rock has just been downed. Secret Dream almost down, but aimbot behind him with assertive. This flag is down.
They will make it. Okay, they will make it.
Lockbird, no Lockheed. He just took the flag, but he's flipped, so that's going to be another one for our beloved Penguins.
Penguins, yeah, man. See, they got through the middle. Somehow it worked. Almost like.
But now Vitality taking the flag in the position where he can't be hit by anyone who is there. Sherlock now coming from the back. Well,
oh man,
that it was. But Peace Rock taking it once again, and Lockhead with him. So this might be a good chance to at least get it further than it has been. But no, defense is too strong by the Penguins.
Well, we see aimbot again trying and Langbooth as well to push the blue base, but doesn't seem to work. That's almost always, at least as far as I see on this map today, it's sudden breakthroughs, like one person suddenly going in, grabbing the flag, and then the ranked team completely encompasses the player and carries him to the team base back. That was the only strategy that at least worked twice in round 3 and round 4, which is going right now. So we are seeing attention to.
There's a strong focus on the right side from the Jokers right now.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to. They completely abandoned defense. It's empty base. Sherlock, at least Sherlock was maybe trying to get, but
Vitality just spawned back and got back to the base. But not too long, he now focuses just to kill Secret Dream and probably is going to move to the offense once again. Los Angeles with a sneak attack almost, as he has the Wasp, the lightest hull in this mode. But didn't do too good at sneaking by the rest. Assertive being on the left side from the perspective of the Jokers, of the Penguins.
We see actually Vitality trying to sneak into the red base, but as far as I see that Langbooth and Tochny Strelok are trying to cover all sides and are not letting him through at all. That's
he didn't even get any good hits on those two who are defending, so he didn't do really too good for his team in this move.
Maybe we actually saw the blue team Jokers actually shook from the last time, because right now they're not very aggressive. Because it's good to defend when you have the lead, but this will not work until the end of the match, which is like 1 minute away, a minute and a half. They don't got a lot of time to try to take the red flag. Maybe we see Los Angeles and Gold Rose and Lockheed trying to actually push. No. Two of them cannot take the red flag. Even I can see that.
So right now we can see that the blue team is rather focusing generally on the right side of their base, having some people strand off to the left side, but not really too many. Golden Rose right now going to the defense for Sherlock and aimbot, but also there's an offense going on. It's in the red base already. P-Sorg, headshots, and Lockheed actually having the flag and being almost in the safe zone of their base.
He got it. He sneaked by.
So it's only now a matter of time and good skilled moves.
I say it's
as
safe.
He's now in the out of the open, but Vitality taking over. This might go through. Vitality only taking one more hit to die. P-Sorg as well, but headshots just spawn into.
That's close.
This might be it. No, and Arcerton bringing it back, and this was the last chance. So it's 1-0 once again. This time for the Penguins.
Man. Okay, let's update. What is our current total score? Which is supposed to be announced by Ben.
So our current total score should be 2-1, 3-1.
We see 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
Well, that's 3 before an actual win, and still a possibility of a comeback. So, maybe Team Jokers actually employs some new strategies in round 4. So, what will be round 4? Is it going to be the same map, or are we waiting for a switch?
Round 4 will be. Wait. We're not in round 5 if it's 3-1.
Oh, yeah.
So round 5 is the next format being Plasma on the map Bobrovsk.
Okay, we're waiting for the link, and while we're waiting for the link, I will update people actually what is going on. Today you hear me, your very professional community manager.
Your beloved community manager.
Yeah, the more times you speak, the more like air quotes I hear, you know, like 1 time air quotes, 2 time air quotes. James is not with us today, but he's well. He's just stuck in traffic. Unfortunately, he cannot join us today, but I did not even consider the possibility of leaving Ben alone. So you're stuck here with me because we want at least to give you some company for tonight. We are in the finals of International Championship, and today we have Clan Penguins playing against Clan Jokers. And it's a bit one-sided so far, but let's hope they take it back. I know a couple of guys on Clan Jokers, and they're at least very passionate about their Skype chat. Let's see how it translates into the game. So, Ben, who is your... Okay, we got the link. Ben, who is your favorite player so far on each team? It's not biased. It's not biased to one person each team.
Just give me 1 second to get to the batch.
Yeah, we are trying to get back into the battle.
And hopefully I don't post it once again to the open. Looks good. Okay, so if I had to pick one from each team.
It's Vitality, right? Right? No.
So I would say that I really do like the playstyle of Vitality. As well as Secret Dream.
Vitality I can see. Vitality I can see. We saw plenty of like daring attempts at the flag. Good defense as well. Why Secret Dream?
He's been doing good moves. He's been good at avoiding the enemy's shots rather than some of his teammates, I would say.
Okay.
And very skilled with the Hornet, and Hornet being my favorite and my only M4 hull. Well, I think it's obvious.
Okay, so you are biased. Okay, that's at least it clears this. We also get the questions, what format are we playing tonight for all of the 10 battles, which is battle number 5 right now? Ben? You are my co-commentator.
Giving
When I
ones,
go
I'm
quiet,
still on trying to get into this battle. As we all know, if you try to get into a battle, you have to change servers once before and lose all the progress to going there. So I'm still stuck in the battles list.
well, what helps me, I just basically quickly switch between the battles on the same like battle list within the battle list, and only then press on spectator, and it gets me into the match 1 time out of 5, which I say is stability. That's nice. So we are at least. Okay.
Wonderful.
We are
Okay,
waiting
so
for-
I'm now
yeah.
on my way into the battle.
Sweet.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, did it start already? As you've seen more than me, what's happened so far?
So far, I see a complete mess. Meaning there is almost no stretches. It's like a giant brawl in the middle of the map. I see only now that the teams are trying to switch back to their base, separate a bit, and I see Team Blue being the most defensive of all. That was the warm-up I have seen with my own eyes. Do I press on continue? Okay, let me tell.
It doesn't really matter, I hope.
I was okay. Easy joke for you, didn't pick up, whatever, wasted. And now, let's see,
Well-
maybe any questions from the chat I have for you. Nope, no
I
questions.
don't really see
Only-
any. And we
only-
have good people answering them as well.
Yeah, and we also get a lot of profanities, which are non-existent in the official streams. So, we have 11 minutes. Could you explain for people, especially new, how usually in all tournaments the new round starts? What is the cutoff when it's actually the countdown, the basics?
So, generally it's like you have mostly one round. Well, usually you don't have someone restarting the game. So you just have 12 minutes, generally set for the game. You enter and you have almost like, well, you have time until 0.10, so 10 minutes 0 seconds. That's the moment when the new when the round will begin. It's mostly that you just tell your opponent that you're ready shortly before the 10 minutes are reached. So that either you're going to start the round once it hits 10 minutes, or you're just going to wait for it to restart, or all players just leave the battle. As we have someone to restart the battle, they have a few minutes to get into it, to have all their equipment. Then we'll just restart the game, and then they will start the round once it hits 10 minutes.
And it's about to happen in 30 seconds.
Right.
And we
So-
get a lot of questions about pro battles, about Parkour Survival Challenge, but guys, you wanted me to speak about the battle, I'm gonna speak about esports all day long. No other questions.
So one thing you also have to know, it's not something you don't do is, for example, you don't take the flag of the enemy during the setup time. So the first minutes until 10 minutes, you don't do anything. You don't attack your enemy. You don't take their flag. You may take any boxes, but you may not attack your opponent anyway. You do
And we see
only
this-
passive movement.
And we see the start of the match already, and I see a lot of flying balls. What's going on? What are they trying to push?
Well, we can
We
see
see-
that
Langbuff
Jokers
already
are
got the
very
flag.
heavy.
Man.
We can
He
see
got
that the Jokers are very heavy on the attack right now, but it failed, and now the Penguins being rather in the attack, having already one flag with them, but Vitality just turned it back.
Yeah, well, Langbuff tried to take it all the way, but stuck almost before the base, and it was once again Penguins see the long game and try to be more reliant on tactic, which is getting them so far 3-1. Well, I got to admire the bravery. At least so far, I see Langbuff again getting the flag. If I was playing a random battle or being a professional person in esports, I would all the time do stupid stuff like that. Not stupid, daring, brave.
Well, you must not give yourself up just because you've lost a few battles. You have to learn from your mistakes and grow from them.
Yeah, that
Like,
is
for
smart.
example, right now we can see that the Penguins once again got a flag through. They really do know what they're doing, as they've just done a quick flag takeover by Boris, by him jumping on top of the other tank and the other tank just dropping the flag.
We see. Why would you say that Team Blue went so heavy this time? What was the reasoning behind it?
Well, what would you call heavy in this format? As they only have 2 Vikings, as I can see.
It's your own words in the beginning of the match, so...
Oh, well, they had
yeah.
a very heavy beginning, as they've... Well, it's been the Team Red, I think. They had a full-on attack, which I would call heavy, and it's... The beginning's a good start as you pressure your opponent in defense.
We are already 1 point into at least 0 to 1 14 jokers, so... Man, maybe it is the comeback that we've been waiting for, at least for them. This is too small of a map to employ the same strategies as the last time. This is this is not will work at the same.
And you also have to remember that it's different with different weapons and different hulks being used here, that you can do other strategies. For example, once again, you can use a Izida like in the first rounds.
What?
Well, no, you can't, but once again, you have combination of rather more different combinations, as you have.
We see Team Blue, we see Team Blue trying actively to get the flag, searching almost escaping the base by dying, and now we have the almost. No, man, long buff again. No, almost made it. What I meant about like this map, because as I understand, XPVP, it's all about making sure people die fast because it's light hulls, because it's like long range weapons. But here it's so quicker, so faster, and for some reason Ricochet seems like a modern weapon, or at least people trying to die much more often.
Well, they all here are using drugs as well, so it's obviously a faster battle as they have a lot more nitro all the time. And also you have the Viking and Hornet being quite fast hulls. Well, Hornet as one of the light hulls obviously, but Viking as well compared to heavy hull, even though in the last rounds we didn't have heavy hulls. Now they all are using nitro, which makes them a lot faster, even Viking being as fast or comparably fast as a Hornet.
We see Sherlock successfully defending against at least 3 people. This guy defends. Well, Team Blue again employs an unstoppable, unbreakable, impenetrable defense. Maybe it will go for 5 more minutes. So this is
and also they still are doing very good at attacking, as they over and over take the flag. Even though they don't bring it home, they pressure the enemy to go back to defense.
Yes,
to take
that's
back.
And now we see the red team actually taking the flag, and no, there is no escape. This is like this is a, oh, God bless you. This is
Assertive already waiting for him behind the brown house, so there was just no chance for him to go through, just like Sherlock just did now.
This is a lot of pressure for one team to make a comeback. I wouldn't say that the Penguins even trying right now. We see the absolute alpha, actually escaping with the flag.
Yeah, with full drug being in a good position, even the heel gotten there. And one single twins can't do too much. Sherlock is too late to take the flag, so that's the one.
Props to Alpha for making it back. That was Langbuff was on his heels all the time. Still, he made it. 1-1. We have finally a chance for some form of a comeback, but still.
Well, once again, it's another flag taken for the Penguins as it's been returned by their teammate.
We get the questions from the chat. Ben, is this grand final?
No, this is just the final. The grand final will be between the winner of this one, so the winner of the final, and the winner of the losers final. So there's going to be a losers semi-final, which is not going to be streamed or commentated. But the losers final will be happen on the 20th of April.
Friday.
The winner, correct. Actually, I'm going to take my exam there. So
Okay. We see
Then
Okay.
the winner from the losers final. So the winner between the losers semi-final against the loser of today's match. That will then play against the winner from today's match.
So to recap, and we have already 1-2. We have Team Blue Jokers actually securing the second flag and the third flag right now. Langboof again, man, that guy has some spherical devices on him. He's making very daring attempts each time at the base, and he secured at least maybe 2 flags. I forget who got the first one. Again, this is not grand final, but on Friday you will have a stream for losers final.
So looking at it like it is right now, it's probably going to be Jokers against either Despot or Bad Intentions.
Well, we don't know. Okay, come on, don't discount like that. We don't know who wins today.
Well, just looking at statistics, I would never dare to say that this one is certainly going to win, but just looking at the statistics right now, 3-1 is a very bad position they're in.
Okay, I will, again, because I'm a man of integrity, I will flip again and say that the Jokers are the underdogs and they will definitely win tonight. So, for, man, that was almost a massacre at the blue base. Team Red trying desperately to make a comeback, but I say the Jokers got the match because it's a minute and a half left. They got 3 flags against 1 and they secured again, their defense. Very good, very good.
Or is taking the enemy's base to shoot at the enemy. How dare he?
Spherical devices, solid steel. What we see.
But let's see. We can see a very good attack, a sneak up by the right side from the Jokers. Not too bad, but a bad timing as there is still too many of the Penguins in their base.
Okay, we have 40 seconds left. This looks like Team Jokers is actually winning this. So Ben, the winner of this stream today is qualified for the grand finals, correct?
Correct.
Yes, so whoever wins tonight is 100% in the grand finals on Saturday. And losers bracket, the losers finals ends on Friday. The losers of today will be actually competing on Friday with another team for a chance to make a comeback and reset the bracket on Saturday. Okay, 2 streams: Friday losers finals and Saturday, April 21st, grand final. And now we have 7, 6. Well, that's a steal.
Or yeah, there is no chance to get another flag unless you know the hacks.
Man, congrats, Jokers! I was rooting for you from the very beginning. You are my favorites. Always
well,
were.
It's been the Penguins winning right now, but okay.
Okay, no. You're missing something now. I never lie. I'm a community manager. I never lie. So, gotta give it props to Langboof for actually making this. I say he almost single-handedly delivered both flags. Man,
well,
that was a win. Solid
he had
win.
a good team doing the defense during that time.
Yes.
You can't forget about that, because if it was for him alone, well, his flag would have been gone all the time.
So we have, again, we are 11 minutes into the match, which means like we have a minute and a half until the actual match begins, correct? We're waiting for 1 minute, Ben.
Right. In the chat, as we can also see the team chats, we can see that there are still things to argue about, apparently. But we obviously won't read out what they're talking about, as it would be unfair.
Hell yeah, Will. They're arguing about. Okay. I see word noob. That's bad. You do not you do not disrespect your opponent. Okay, let's be sportsman-like. Show some
they're
respect.
not typing it to their enemies, so...
Okay,
well,
we're
let's see.
trying to-
Okay.
Yeah, while we're trying to block some people, so that was round number 5. So now we're into round number 6, which puts us into Penguins having the score 3 and Team Jokers having the score 2.
Right.
See, I'm good at the math. So suddenly, out of the later you go into the evening, the more capable am I at speaking, especially at the good English. People continue to ask about promo codes. Guys, look at the promo codes. They're appearing once. They're one-time activation. If you didn't get it in time, a lot of people are trying to activate. But tonight is all about who will get into the grand finals. Don't forget, not only these teams are playing for... Yeah.
Be fair. Give it to them just for once. What can they?
What can they? I'm sorry, you've been
What can they win?
Team who wins tonight.
No, the promo codes. Just for once.
What can they win? The secret of the promo code. What's inside? Well, tonight.
What are the possibilities?
Well, let's say there are 2 possibilities. One of them is maybe a gold box, and the second one is also maybe some number of days of premium. So that's what you'll be hunting tonight. We get a lot of requests for specific kind of promo codes, but right now we're not available to share them with you, but who knows in the future. Before the actual match started, I wanted to say a lot about grand finals, but now we have the match already going on. So Bam,
yes, and the Penguins once again got their first flag already, being in a heavy start as they have a position to just go to defense if they wanted, but still doing offense on the right side.
And we see Assertive actually picking up the flag, and he will not escape, or will he? He escaped. Man, that guy is fast. There is no way he will be shot. Too many of his teammates are backing him up, and
this flag is through. It's taken over by Longbooth, who has now to defend against Los Angeles and Nitalek, but no chance as there was just too much damage. So it's a 1-1.
Okay.
Both
1-1.
teams having one flag, pressuring both teams to go to offensive once again.
I was about to say, like, maybe the Jokers were too much confident in themselves and got surprised, but man, they fought back very quick reaction. The good guys. Yeah, that's nice.
And as we can see, the Jokers right now are on defense, doing a good job, and then taking over to the offense. As you can see, Los Angeles, Golden Rose, and Absolute Alpha moving for the enemy's base, as well as the Repertoire, or Repartee.
Well, we see a huge wave of the Reds trying to infiltrate the blue base, and they actually will get the flag. Yes, they got the flag, and sort of again trying to escape. Man, this guy is looking for some fame. And Pizark trying to... Nope. Still alive. So is it 2-1? Yes, it is. Okay. Penguins suddenly on top of their game, suddenly trying to eliminate any possibility of a loss. That is very quick change. I am shocked myself. What's going on?
Yes, and the next flag is once again defended by the... Oh wait, which team is in Team Red right now? Can you tell me? Do you know the players by now?
We see too many. Oh, they're trying to make at least some form of defense at the red base because they are suddenly in the lead. Well, not suddenly, deservingly so, but
you can see a very good attack by 3 or 4 people on left side. Only one in the defense by the blue team, or 2 people in the defense, though the second one is almost down already. Both being almost down. Boris having the flag, but being almost down himself. Being accompanied by Dr. Twins. They both now have to take back the flag, and this one is almost safe.
Absolute Alpha got the flag.
they're
With
out of
Nitalik.
reach for most weapons with Dr. Twins having the flag,
So they
getting
only
himself.
need, they only need Los Angeles to secure the flag from now. Two
And Boris
players
in the position, and this one is
Ah.
oh, it's their own flags already taken as well.
Well, now there are two flags, two different corners. Who's gonna be the first one to drop?
While Peace Rock taking the flag over and killing his teammate for a quicker revive. But with Assertive being in the attack, not strong enough to survive the mine and the attack from Pisark. Dr. Twins trying as well.
The blue team is actually pushing. They got the flag. Yes, they returned the flag. So now it's 2-2. That's some sudden out of nowhere.
But both teams already have the flag of the enemy once again.
Man, that was quick. This map feels very small. Very small.
Well, Sherlock having the flag but not really being very healthy. Oh, there it is once again. Oh, no.
No.
Where is their flag?
No flag. The red flag is in possession of a...
Golden Rose.
And back at the blue base, Darkwing... who is it? Sorry, I cannot see
So it's
red.
Golden Rose with and Sherlock both have the flags of the other team. Sherlock being already in a very good position of his own base right next to the flag. The flag being returned, so it's 3-2.
3-2. Man, a sudden standoff, as correctly said in the chat. I will not take this to myself.
So with Sherlock for the Penguins taking once again the lead.
Flag returned by a mistake drop. That is what our spectator commentating is saying to us. So somebody done goofed. We
all know the situation, and almost the Penguins did this almost as well with the other flag. And once again, and the next flag is already through. I couldn't even see that they picked it up.
We see Long Poof defending once more. The Jokers switching to Team Red. Very good at defense. Los Angeles trying to sneak in, get the ball. Well, into the flag. I'm switching into the football mode for some reason.
So right now we can see there's two people from the Jokers attacking together. At least two are still alive. But Sherlock in the defense with the Viking and the Hornet is obviously in the better position for that fight. Los Angeles alone attacking from this side, but still not really a good chance. Oh no, he has full health, so this flag in his possession.
Assertive will not let him escape. Yep, he did not.
Oh wait. And now with 4 people in the base, no chance that this flag will go.
At the same time, Team Blue
from
is
behind.
Team Blue always almost sticking to the base, so there is no easy way to get either of the flags.
Well, right now there's only 2 people in the blue base and 3 red people in the blue base, so maybe they stand a chance.
So what I hear from the chat that the Hornet and Ricochet combo is too overpowered. Would you agree with that, Ben?
Well, I know that you use, or you used to use Ricochet Hornet for parkouring, but in this mode, well, Ricochet won't hurt yourself, so that's an obvious advantage. And also you have a lot more speed, so you can get out of the reach from Twins very fast.
And
so I would say you have an advantage, but it isn't OP. Because you don't have unlimited ammo.
We already see 4-2. We already see Penguins taking one more flag while we were trying to explain Los Angeles. Returning the next flag, it was almost 5-2.
It's 4-3, so...
Oh, Jesus.
So the Jokers just took another flag, but it's still 1 behind by the Penguins.
Come on, guys. 1 minute and a half until the end of the battle. You still have time until the end of the match to make it happen. Jokers...
And Boris apparently doesn't like his keyboard anymore, as F doesn't work. He tried to drop the flag, but it didn't work.
Okay,
that's not good in a situation like that.
Stop complaining, play. We see Pizrak trying to make a man. Too many reds at the base.
5 people in the red base, completely in defense. 4-3, 51 seconds left. Well, they do have the lead, but it's not impossible.
We see the blue team almost abandoning defense altogether. We see only Vitalik switching back to the defense, and it's a free flag if you ask me. But it's 20 seconds left.
Yeah, Assertive just going by the side, so he wasn't seen by...
He's too low. He's gonna die any minute now. He's gonna die.
Maybe he'll just take heal to...
Yeah, well, at least
no chance.
10
Boris
seconds
coming
left.
from the back, but no chance against Viking with full drug, as he himself didn't have full drug.
3, 2, 1.
And that's the next win for the Penguins.
Well, so let's recap. I cannot shake my head enough. I didn't capture how it happened. Ben, tell me what actually happened. Round 6 suddenly over. What are the scores?
Well, once again, it's been the Penguins winning. So currently, as far as I can recall, we're at a 4-2 or 5-1.
5-1. We hear it's actually 5-1, which makes all of my previous comments wrong. Maybe I misled you.
So the Penguins only need a tie to win. If they win, obviously they win, but a tie would be enough for them just to win.
Okay, we have next battle. If Penguins win, next battle, if Penguins win, they will actually win, and if it's a tie, they still win. So the only way for Jokers to survive and to try to make a comeback is to absolutely 100% persevere and win the next battle, round number 7. Which
so
good luck.
The next format will be hard, and the map will be
Gubaha, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, as Italians told to Russians on the back end, it's Gubaha. So what?
Still don't respond.
Lucifer always forgets people cannot actually hear him. So I'm speaking to myself. Ben,
you forget that.
Well,
I do remember this map, and I never liked it. Too many corners, too many ways to hide. So it's
maybe that's an option. Maybe that's the point where Team Jokers actually employ some different strategy. Maybe they make it 5-2, and then it's suddenly 5-3. Who knows?
Well, we will see. Still, it's only one tie to win for the Penguins, so they could just go in full on defense, even though that would not really be too much fun to watch. So let's hope they don't do that.
I am joining almost any minute. I got the link. All good. Just trying to load the game.
So we can see a freeze by Boris. I'm very happy to see that this weapon is still played even by the very good players, as
wait
a
minute. Freeze that actually freezes people, the short range stuff? Is it actually, because me being very good at esports, previously you said people actually employ SIDA in pro battles, not pro battles, but professional esportsmen sport.
Well,
so,
Isida has the advantage that you can heal your teammates, even though it just lost the ability to heal yourself by attacking. So obviously we can see one being played by Vitality, and let's see if the blue team has one as well. Yes, Assertive with Hornet.
So we have this time Team Blue is Penguins, correct?
Correct. As of the entire day, they will be, for the first round, always be blue team as they are the host.
And the Jokers are Team Red, which means they will win this time for sure, 100%. Lucifer, what I need to do to make this happen? How we make the Jokers win? People
Well,
cannot...
if you're a very good cheerleader, maybe that will help.
So we hear on the back end that Lucifer confirms we will make sure Jokers win this round, which makes us all good, all golden. So Ben, let's get a surprise sudden win from Jokers by inspiring them with the motivation. How would
So
you
I didn't
make
see a
comeback?
single one shouting out where drops are going to be. So I'm very surprised by that already. We do know for this mode there is only 3 short range weapons allowed.
Which is? Lucifer,
Freeze
not
fire,
you,
Zeta,
but
obviously.
yeah. Freeze fire, obviously, freeze fire and Zeta. Okay, Firebird.
So, as we can see, one team has the freeze for sure. Most people just left the battle. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
well,
we're
we
waiting
have
for
to find a new map because
That's
someone
sweet.
messed up as they activated. No, as they deactivated overdrive. Oh no,
Okay.
it's on and it should be. There we.
Okay, so we're waiting for a new battle to join, and it will be possibly the last battle if the Penguins actually win or tie with Jokers for the next battle, round number 7. They can actually win, which will qualify them for the grand finals, which will happen on Saturday. And watch out for social media channels of Tanki and for the game news to see the link. And actually, we got a surprise for you. Stay tuned for Friday for Losers Finals, as we will reveal the one prize we did not show off before. Because not only will you become ridiculously, obscenely rich by winning the tournament, but you will also get something nobody else has in the game, a special paint, which will be revealed on Friday in the Losers Finals. So stay tuned for that. And yes,
According
Ben?
to Blunt Knife, I'm apparently a cheerleader, though I'd really like to know who I'm cheering for. I'd rather call you the cheerleader here.
There's so many-
Semi-biased for the team who's losing.
I'm not biased. I'm just saying we need to make the Jokers win. That's not biased. That's been corrupt. See the difference? I know my standards. Okay, we got the link. We got the second time we try to join possibly the last battle. And despite a bit of a rough start today and some people being butts in the chat, we actually get a pretty supportive chat for both teams. But I see a lot of people predict that Penguins will easily win. I don't know. I believe in miracles. We will see once. I am trying to join the battle.
I am
War
too,
game.
but
War.
only one click away from it. So, let's see. Overdrive is off. Everything the way it should be. We can see Boris with the freeze being next to his flag, as it should be. We can also see the hammer by the name which only you can pronounce. In the middle, we have, next to the double damage, Sherlock, Boris, and Assertive. Probably going to be an attack squad. Oh no, Boris probably, hopefully in the defense, as the freeze is obviously a weapon rather for defending.
I see Assertive actually employing Isida, which makes him suddenly out of nowhere my most favorite player of today. And we are waiting for the restart.
So if you have a look from the top on the map, what would you guess which route will be taken to get the flag to their base?
Well, we see so far in all of the strategies both teams employ, they try to stick to the corners and stick to the edges of the map. But I don't know if it will work here because it's taken too much time to do all of the ramps, all of the turns. I say we will see these twin towers in the middle being rushed and trying to get to the enemy base as fast as you can, because let's be honest, for Penguins, they can employ almost any strategy. They only need one win. If not this time, they can try to make it the next time, so they can at least employ anything creative they want to try to make it more entertaining for people. That would be good. And actually let the Jokers win.
So if you just have a look at the prices, 100,000 crystals and a unknown color or paint. You'd really not really want to risk losing that, don't you think?
Well, I would say that try your luck, Penguins. Try. Who knows? Maybe a good show is more important than a paint. Trying to employ anything crazy, anything that can possibly make you lose, and we will see how it plays out. Anything can happen. So I am looking at the roster and at people actually their gear and choices. Oh, I see a very beautiful paint on Absolute Alpha. Man, if Optic can show off this sweet paint sometime.
Oh, isn't that nice. The new paint which has been announced through the vlogs?
That is the new paint Galaxy, which is limited paint for Cosmonautics, for Cosmonautics Day, which is now over, but I am looking first time in the game actually at it, and it's damn sweet.
True that. It's also the first time for me, and the battle has now begun with both teams spawning not next to their flag, but on similar spots compared.
And we see that, as I correctly predicted, people are trying to rush the middle.
Though we can see a very, very defensive strategy. 3 people in the defense by the Penguins, where they freeze a Twins and a Izida. They really don't want to risk too much here.
We see good defense on team.
Absolute Alpha with his very cool paint, and just have a look as he gets freezed. It doesn't look worse, but he could make it through.
Okay.
Dr. Twins with the hammer and the Russian name. Also hammer. We can see a mammoth by Team Rad, which is, well, it can be strong in offensive and defense. Okay, we'll see how it will be used.
Vitality. Okay, sneaking past. That was smart. Dr. Twins actually trying to sneak past as Mr. Russian name is flipping and living for that in italic. That was a good play. They were smart. They draw attention to the right and sneaked by the left. That was good. Absolute Alpha Russian in, but well, who lost the flag? So that they will capture it for 100%. No, unfortunately, Langbooth dropped it somewhere along the line. Again, we see Russian name picking up the flag, but not escaping the base at all. I know how to pronounce Tochny Strelok, as people are trying to tell us, but
well, probably he's trying to tell me.
Yeah, well, so Mr. Russian name is sounding much better.
Let me try it. Tochny Strelok.
No. I know that's not a sound in the English language, but try to make like C and H and make it like ch.
Like it's close to the German one.
Like chu.
Tochny.
Yeah, see, almost. Tochny. And then Strelok. Yeah. See, damn, that's like Moscow accent.
Close to the German pronunciation of it, so easier for me.
How is it in German?
Tochny Strelok.
Jesus, that's scaringly close. Yeah. And now we see already Team Blue 1 point in the lead, and we see Langbooth again trying to escape the red base, which did not happen at all. But we see Team Blue actually successfully defending their own base, as Absolute Alpha again trying to rush it and being
So there's
Firebird.
been an obvious differentiation between those players. So an obvious position as Absolute Alpha has to go in the offense apparently with his freeze, which is a very good choice as this is close combat and a bigger group of people to attack at once, which is the best choice for freeze.
We see very good employment of both on the Team Blue and Team Red Isidas. They are hanging far, trying to make Dr. Twins actually live long enough to kill both of the attackers and return the flag.
Well, actually, it was Absolute Alpha who killed his own Isida, which is kind of a mistake, but he didn't really have a choice.
Okay. I was trying to cover that up, but you did not let me. so we got shoutouts from Greece from the chat, and we are, again, international community. No bias here. International Championship was designed exclusively thanks to Lucifer, our esports admin, who was very hard pushing for this tournament to be for all of the international clans to have a shot at actually winning it. And right now we're in the match that will probably decide who will go into the grand finals on Saturday. And on Friday we'll have losers final. Team which loses today will go into Friday's stream to try to make a comeback and reset the bracket. Well, we see Team Blue 2.1, meaning they're in the lead by 2 flags already. Doesn't look good.
Though who knows, maybe it's going to be an underdog, either death squad or bad intentions coming back from the losers bracket and actually taking the winner's prize.
Possible.
Who knows?
Possible. And again, we have 4 almost minutes for Jokers to make a sudden comeback and to straight make it like three more wins after that, completely shattering all of the confidence of Penguins. I believe in you guys because, okay, you can do it. Okay, no,
you don't sound too confident, my dear.
You can do it, okay? Listen to me. You can, you will. Listen to my voice. Rush it. F. Rush
well,
it.
if you've read the rules, it's only a maximum of 3 Russian players in there, but okay.
Okay. I was okay. Well, still, we heard some comments about the vodka. Man, I would love to. I don't drink anymore. Tea is the best high you can get. Green tea, nothing else you need in life.
Oh, you just received an hello from England, from Backfast YouTube.
Whoa, Backfast. Ain't that the drink?
Oh, I'd rather refer to breakfast. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Oh no, that was Backfast. Man, there is like, okay, doesn't matter, we're not promoting here at all. So we see still Team Blue in the lead, 2 points, 2 flags.
And now left. Even 4 players in the defense. What is that?
This is too narrow. I don't know how will you rush it and escape, because numerous times Team Red tried and actually got the flag, but it's almost impossible to escape with it once you have it, because it's a small corridor and you are dead in like an instant. Like right now they got the flag.
And as you can see, there's once again the freeze just shooting through them all and hitting everyone in the way. Even though Repartee now has the flag and in a good position, what his health is saying, but once again, too many people.
6 minutes in, I found understand why did they employ freeze at all, because you see that okay, but freeze is extremely useful here. Even I can
that gives you the advantage that you get an extra heal. Though freeze, as you just mentioned, these are small corridors. You just shoot, and you will hit everyone who is behind it. You might hit up to 5 people in an entire team.
Yeah.
Have an Isida behind you, and you will kill them all.
We actually saw a sort of trying to escape or either being pushed, but yeah, there's, man, 2 minutes. I will not lose hope. I will not lose faith in you. You still have time. Just
well, I believe in statistics, and I would suggest this will be another win for the Jokers. They didn't even go for the tie, so well, I would say they at least deserved it if this is a win for them.
Another win for the Penguins. I heard you saying Jokers, and I'm suddenly perplexed and lost because I'm old and I don't know what's going on. I was thinking like, wasn't Penguins win on all of the today? But see, got it. They got it. Oh, Alpha almost escaped. Damn, that sweet paint does not let you escape freeze at all. Man.
And
You can do it, guys. You can do it, guys. Lucifer, what the hell? I was promised corruption. I was promised the Jokers to win. Why is it not happening?
well, it was you who was responsible for that, didn't you know? And
Mr.
actually,
Rush-
if you have a look in the corner on the way between both flags, you can see the Russian name camping with the railgun, shooting over and over and having a health drop, which is just perfect for his position. He even mined both entry points, so no one who goes to their flag will be on full health.
40 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds for each flag. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. No. See, I'm not very convincing. People do not do what I ask them to do. Well, now I see what actually Mr. Russian name is doing, as you explained to me. That was smart. That was smart of him.
Yeah, and if you have a look at the protections, actually it's only one player having railgun protection, that being Vitality as the Izida. It's good as he then survives longer, but just not good enough as all the rest of his team will die before him.
And we have
the
2
player is
seconds.
2 seconds before the game ends already
And
say
that's-
GG, so
That's
there we
it
have
for
it.
today. Yes, well, initial predictions may not have come to pass, but Team Penguins wins this match and proceed to the grand finals. So first of all, let's make a round of applause and say hooray to them. Silence. Yeah.
At least someone has to clap.
Yeah. This worked much better than I expected. And,
Well then,
congratulations to Clan Penguin as they proceed into the grand finals, which will happen on Saturday. Stay tuned for links and announcements of both the losers final and the grand final on Friday. And we still have a chance for Clan Jokers to come back with the winners of the semifinals on Friday, which will happen.
the
around-
losers semifinal, correct?
Yeah, losers semifinal before, losers finals on Friday. Correct? I'm not missing anything.
Right.
Lucifer, yes. Lucifer says yes. So,
Well then, have a good evening. See you
Thank
next
so
time.
much. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you for your patience. And next time, goddamn, expect James. See you.